Hello and welcome to OBO. We have received multiple inquiries about how to negotiate a freight rate, and are there any secrets or procedures that they need to follow in order to receive a high value or high rate for their for the loads that they are trying to book with the brokers or the customers or shippers. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for reaching out to us with this a great topic or great question. Second, allow me to share some tips and information from experience and make you feel a little bit better than thinking that you are doing something wrong in your with your business or the way you are negotiating. Now, all of us or most of the carriers, and I'm not talking about the carriers that are signed up with OBO because they receive a premium or different service, dispatching service for loads, and we will discuss that later on with another video and show you how we treat our customers or our carriers and spoil them with good loads, different rates, and how we book rates or book loads and show you they have a higher rate than any probably. I'm not trying to guarantee anything, but probably better than any other dispatchers out there. So it is a bet that we do that we book a load and you book the same load, and if we come up with a different rate that you can book with us or book with us the same load that you book with us, you can book with any other dispatcher or any other, or you can book it yourself if you're using a load board. Any load board you can use and negotiate any X load, and then we book the same load but with a different rate. It's going to be higher than your rate, and then that's our bet. That's how we are confident. That's how we are not signing up a contract with you guys. We sign up an agreement, and it's at will. And I always say that it's at will. You can sign up with us, and then you can use any other load board or you can use any other dispatcher. But when we give you a load for at any region in the US, it will be a higher rate and more value and bring you a stable money and stable earning, and we only charge $49 for a load value of $1,000 or less, and then we charge, and this is the premium service, we charge only $95 for any other load values. If we find you a load for amount of $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, we only charge you $95. That is included. That's our rate is straightforward, it's risk-free, no contract, it's agreement, it's an agreement, it's a legal agreement. It's showing that we are working for you, we are helping you out, and we are working on your behalf. You can use anybody else, you can use any other dispatcher, you can use you yourself, you can use the load board, and then other than that, you can come back to us and see our rates, our premium services, and then the way we plan your loads. Our planners, our dispatchers, they are highly trained. They spend years and hours of service and years of search, and then they have the good knowledge, the best knowledge about freight, about how they plan your routes, how they get you loads, and how they keep you busy with good money. Now, there are so many different things to discuss. For instance, if you're a new carrier, what type of equipment do you have? And then any other topics, any other questions we have for you. If you're a new carrier, we do our best. By the way, probably or maybe we are the only, or maybe there are few dispatchers out there that offer service for new carriers, because new carriers, they are it's hard to find loads for new carriers. It's the hardest job for us. It's the hardest work for us to find loads for new carriers. It's not easy to find loads for new carriers, and we know it, and you guys know it. Now, back to our topic. How to negotiate freight rates is so simple. It's all about supply and demand. Allow me to enlighten you guys, allow me to tell you guys about brokers nowadays. Brokers right now, or the whole market right now, runs on supply and demand. Now, if you're in the area, you do some research, you go to the origin, just like I'm using DAT for instance. DAT is one of the load boards out there. There are the three major, I'm not sure if it's four major load boards out there. There are DAT, Direct Freight, Truck Stop, and then 123 load board. Load boards are the auctionery for the loads. You guys remember? These guys, they're fighting for us. They're fighting for the truckers. They're fighting for the carriers, for the dispatchers. All they do is they provide you with a platform where you can present, where brokers and customers present their loads out there, and make you see it. Basically, make you see the loads out there, and then you can just basically connect with a broker. Any ex-broker, any ex-freight, any ex-shipper, any ex. I'm talking about in general. Now, those guys, these services, they come with a premium. The more you pay money, the higher the service provided. Now, as you see, DAT, they provide a higher up service, which is, if you get the basic, which is for carriers, you get the Trucker's Edge, the Trucker's Edge basic subscription. You get just find load, like let's say right now Carlisle, okay, Pennsylvania, and then Deadhead, probably 150, or you can say just 200 because it's tough out there. And then destination, just leave it open. Equipment tab, you can put van standard for now, and then search, like let's say today, and then you hit search. So now you see all the loads out there, and then when you click on any broker that out there, you click on the load information. When you click on the load information, you see how much they are paying. This is a partial load. They're trying to pay, what is, how much? Okay, 5 foot. Okay, this is a partial load, and they are paying $700. forget about the partial load. We're talking about, let's try to find, let's see if it's a full load. This is, okay, let me find, okay. This is a full load from JB Hunt Transport, and this is a 287 miles. They're paying $870, and the mileage, or the rate per mile is $3, $3.3. How do you know how much it's supposed to be? Here's the question that everybody asks. There is no such a thing as a rate that is set out there, and there is no such a software that's showing you how much is supposed to be paying. Okay, I know you can sign up with the DAT for premium service, which is showing you the loads out of Pennsylvania, what type of load, and you can find the lane rate. Okay, here's okay. Let me click on it and show you guys. And when you click on it, it says market rate powered by DAT IQ. Rates are not available for this subscription. So I'm not signing up for this. I'm signing up for the basic one. I tell you the trick. If you sign up, anyone out there can sign up for the premium service, pay more extra money, and we'll show you the rate, X amount of dollar per mile for this out of this state, this city, or this state for this type of equipment, either van, reefer, or flatbed. Now, is that rate is set? Do you use that rate? No, it doesn't work that way. It will never work. It's about supply and demand. Supply and demand. If there are so many loads out there coming out of that area, they will pay you a lot of money. Now, how you know that? Okay, I'll show you. You go to dashboard, and then you search. You search for van. Let's say you have a van. Okay, and then let me refresh it. National load count. You search the state that you're out of. Okay, you go all the way down. Let's say we are in Pennsylvania. So it's a PA. You see, it's going in 168, going out 184. It's not really much, but I'm saying is just giving you an example. That is my example. This is what you need to do. You just know how many loads. Okay, how about California? For van truck or van trailer, van loads, California always going in less than going out. So look at the difference. So going into California, 304 and 4 loads, but going out is 1,525. And then how about Georgia? Georgia going in 138 and going out 586. So whenever the number of loads going out of the state, and I'm talking about any city in the state, whenever the load that you need to find is more than going in, they will pay you more. It doesn't matter. You can just ask for any money. You can ask for any money. It doesn't matter. It's just supply and demand. Okay. If you are in the area, I'll tell you what. If you are in an area, let me show you, for example. If you're in Colorado right now, and I bet you on this. If you're in Colorado right now with a van truck and looking for a load, I will guarantee this: the brokers, they will never even respond to your rate or any rate that you offer. Why? Because they have so many. Let's say Denver. It's a major city, Denver, Colorado. And then we do search. You see, loads are less, and look at the rate. Full truckload going to South Dakota, which is from a dead city or dead state, going to another dead state. Look at this rate. Look, it's van and reefer, and it's paying $700 for 600 miles. It's almost $1 a mile. Can you negotiate on this? No. Are the carriers out there, a bunch of carriers out there? Yes. Are they calling for the same load? Yes. Are they willing to take anything on this to cover this load? Yes. But guess what? You call them, you offer them, okay, you say, what, you started your business, your trucking business, and you say, okay, at least I will do $2 a mile. So that 600 miles, if you do $1,200, you call them and you tell them, hey, can you do this load for 1,100 miles? $1,100. They'll say, they offering the load for $700. $700. How are they going to come up to $1,100? I guarantee you they will never pay that. That's the whole point. It's a supply and demand. Look at this one. Colorado to Georgia. From a horrible dead city going to a good city. Like I showed you, Georgia have good outgoing or outbound van loads. But they pay in dollars. They trying to send you over there. No matter what you do, they will never give you more than that. Because all of the carriers out there, they are desperate to get out of that dead city. So that's the trick. The point is, do some research and have some patience. I keep telling my carriers, we keep telling our carriers, the OBO carriers, the one that signed up with us, please have some patience. We are doing our best to plan you guys some good loads and plan you some good routes. And when we send you into some state or city, we mean something. We have some meaning behind it. That way we don't have to get you stuck. And if you find a load on your own that is going to South Dakota, Colorado, Utah, Idaho, paying good, okay, you can take that load. But how are you going to get out there? And you're going to lose all the money. And we are always looking out for the weekend, always looking out for the holidays, and we plan ahead. If there is a holiday coming in or coming up, we always know that. We plan that ahead, and we try to do our best. Either make you home, have you home with your family, spending the time with your family for the holiday, or cover you at least for the days that it's holiday days, the off days. Because a lot of carriers out there, I bet, I'm making my bet on this, there are so many carriers, so many trucks sitting right now, tonight, in any dead area truck stop. And why? Because they couldn't find a load for today. Why? Because it's too cheap. It doesn't even cover their fuel cost, expenses. Because you guys have to calculate. You have to do calculation. You have to find out what's the minimum you can go. What's the minimum rate you can go. So basically, again, we're coming back to our topic, is there's no trick, there's no secret with the rate negotiation. When you're in a city that it's so busy, let's say Atlanta, Georgia, and we have standard van, and then we search. And guess what? Look at the loads. And I'll show you the pay. Now, $2 a mile. Almost $2 a mile. Oh, and tell you what, by the way, a lot of brokers, What they do in this case, they don't even post the money. Why? They are fishing. They are looking for someone that who doesn't know about the rate. But it's so simple. It's straightforward. When you see a lot of loads, that is a hint that there are so many ton of loads coming out of that city. And then you just need to take your time. Please don't rush. When you're in a city that's busy, don't rush. Look at the money. Look at this. 300 miles, $600. 200 miles, almost $200. Almost $2 a mile. You can just call. You see this $590? If you tell them you want to do it for 1,200, they wouldn't even say no. They'll say, hey, how about you do 1,000? Can you do 1,000? Because why? Because they are desperate. Their phone is not ringing. That's the point. Their phone is not ringing. Guys, we are on your side. We're just trying to help you out. Okay, look at this. Georgia to North Carolina. 273 miles. $800. I swear to God, if you call them right now and you tell them $1,500, they'll say, hey, can you come to 1,200? Boom. Right there. From 800 to 1,200. $400. Where's that coming from? Look at this. 577 miles. Like I said, again, it's all about supply and demand. It has nothing to deal with you knowing how much it costs to do business out there, how much it costs to, what is the rate out there. As soon as you open the load board, you search for a city, see if it's a busy city out there or it's not busy, or I mean busy state or not busy state. When it's a busy state, when there are so many loads coming out of there, it's simple and easy. You just take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. You will get covered. You'll find a load. Okay? And again, it's good. It's good to have us on your side. We're good people. We're here to help you out, and we're not charging you percentages. We don't charge percentages. We charge a flat fee, and the flat fee is again $49 for any load value of $1,000 or less, and $95 for any load value. If we find, we fight, we call, we make so many calls. We have powerful tools. We call, we make calls, we negotiate. We do have our way to talk to these guys, to the brokers, and ask for money, and we get you money. We get you money out there. We get you good money, good rates, and we only take the flat fees. So I hope I'm being useful or helpful out here. You guys, please support our channel. We have opened and created this channel for you guys, to help you guys with a different topic, with different video, different useful tools, tips. Is just to help you guys. We're not charging you anything. It's just completely free to watch these videos. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, you can call 214 dispatch. Again, it's a 214 dispatch. We are available 24/7 to help you guys out there. Call us, and if you have any questions, please ask. Don't hesitate. Ask us a question. We will answer the question. And free consultation. It's free. There's nothing. We don't charge anything for consultation, and we just give you an advice, and you can just compare the advice with someone else or any other broker out there, any other service provider, and we are just doing the good thing for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next video. Please, if you don't mind me asking again, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so you can stay tuned with our updated videos and updated topics and useful tools. Thank you so much for watching.